Here at nearly empty Maverick Stadium, the Utah State football team is attempting to accomplish Matt Wells' preseason goal of going undefeated at home. We'll show you what happens on this field against San Jose State. The Aggies were picked to finish 9th in the Mountain West, but halfway through conference play, they have exceeded expectations, and Coach Craig Smith says it is all due to player development. In sports, I'll tell you about the 2018 debut of the men's and women's basketball teams, and if you can't get enough of that Aggie football victory over UNLV, we have you covered. Undercover officers from Logan PD dressed up as civilians today at this crosswalk, counting who did and who did not stop. They say the exercise was used for educational purposes and safety. Monday, it was 66. Now we have this. I'll tell you when it'll know. Post-game here at Maverick Stadium, the fans are gone, and Matt Wells and company took care of business, going undefeated at home. And if they win their last 3 games, they will be able to hold the Mountain West title game right here in Logan. Back to you in the studio, Shaney. Tonight was senior night for one of the greatest University of Utah football teams of all time, and head coach Kyle Whittingham praised the impact those seniors had on the program.
Couldn't be prouder of a group. They've meant so much to our program, had such a big impact on our program. There's so many players that will go down in Utah football history.
That group includes senior quarterback Tyler Huntley.
It was pretty crazy, just knowing that this was like the last game playing at Rice Eccles.
Huntley led the number 6 Utes with 165 yards in the air and 2 touchdowns, both to sophomore tight end Brant Keithy.
I always knew I could do that. It's just given the opportunity, just make plays, open in space.
On senior night, it was the underclassman Keithy who led the way offensively for the Utes, finishing with 3 total touchdowns and doing damage on the ground as well as in the passing game.
When we weren't getting much done in the run game, we turned to Keithy, and he made some big plays for us.
With Utah finishing the season with a W, their focus moves to Oregon and the Pac-12 championship game, where senior defensive end Bradley and I says they have unfinished business.
It's been a long time coming. A lot of us stayed back for this very reason, and so it's just all about finishing.
An opportunity for our program to take another step forward, and that's the next step in the evolution of this program is to try to win the Pac-12.
The Utes will face the 13th ranked Oregon Ducks for the Pac-12 championship in Santa Clara, California. Reporting from Rice Eccles Stadium, Josh Witzel, ABC4 Sports.
On a normal day, we'll usually mow greens, mow fairways, mow tees, cut cups. We call it setup, moving tee markers. We rake bunkers, mow rough.
We do a lot of rounds here, and that is largely due to the condition of the golf course.
We try to be as courteous as we can. Some people expect us to shut the mowers off while we're near them. We just stay as far back as we can. It's a good problem to have because we want people to play.
What brings people to Glendale are the greens. They're known for some of the best in the state.
The greens are really, it's a totally different grass, and we get diseases. We have the top dress Vertica. It's got a lot more maintenance, goes towards the green than your lawn. I'm always tweaking the greens, trying to make them better, faster. It is very important, in my opinion. Without the greens here, we wouldn't do as well.
Brian and his crew, they do all the little things. They work really hard, and the golf course shows it.
Me and my crew enjoy what we do, and we take a lot of pride in the golf course.
We're only 3 minutes into this game. Inbound pass to Carvaggio, stolen by Keta. Keta wants to go coast to coast, and he does! Oh my gosh, what was that? Timeout, Colorado State.
Neemias Queta was looking like a guard on that play. He finished the day with a double-double, 18 points and 11 rebounds. He wasn't the only Aggie getting it done, though. I'm Josh Witzel. Let's get you back into these highlights. Queta wasn't just playing well on the offensive end. He challenges the shot at the rim, one of his 3 blocks for the game. Quinn Taylor finds a wide-open Brock Miller, and he connects on the three-pointer, one of 6 makes on the day. Miller is distributing 2. He finds Queta in the paint, and he finishes with a dunk. After the Colorado State turnover, Sam Merrill with one of his 8 assists in the game for another Miller 3. Diogo Brito finds Taylor wide open under the rim, 2 of his 12 points. And here's Taylor again with a baseline drive and the slam dunk. He made 6 of his 8 shots from the field. Queta showing why he got 11 boards. He gets the rebound and the follow-up dunk. Here we go again, Miller Merrill to Miller again. Miller shot 67% from three, and the Aggies win this one 87-72.
We just got to keep on finding him, and he just got, when we find him, he will score.
Utah State extended their winning streak to 3 games, and they will be on the road Saturday at New Mexico. You can watch the game at 2 p.m. on CBS Sport Network. This wasn't just any home game for the Aggies. Elementary school kids from across the valley were there to watch the Aggies take on the Spartans. Because of these kids, this might have been the loudest women's basketball game of the season. First quarter, Steph Gorman finds a wide open Shannon Duffesey, who finishes the layup. Duffesey had another big game for the Aggies. Here she is, knocking down the corner 3. Duffesey stayed hot from 3, making another shot from behind the arc. She finished with 24 points. Haley Bassett was the Aggies' second leading scorer. She finished with 14 points. Aggies dominate the Spartans, winning this one 82-49.